Now, in case you haven't seen it already, the Helix Stadium is the new flagship modeler from Line 6. They are releasing two new models which will both be available later this year. The Stadium XL is coming first. This has the scribble strips and the expression pedal and comes in at $2,200, while the regular Stadium doesn't have the expression pedal, doesn't have scribble strips, and this comes in $400 cheaper at $1,800. I'd like to start this video on a positive note and go through some of the features that I am most hyped about in the Line 6 Helix Stadium. The first, of course, being the new Agora modeling engine. This engine will be showcased on 16 guitar amps and 6 bass amps at the launch of the unit. Another major feature that a lot of people have been asking about specifically for the Helix is that the Helix Stadium will be able to do amp and cabinet capturing. This will be available early next year. They also bumped up the DSP for the Helix Stadium, which isn't just a feature that we expected to see, it's a feature that was absolutely necessary. The Stadium is also touchscreen, which is quite a surprise to see. I didn't expect Line 6 to be going down this route at all, really. Something I'm very curious to know is whether or not the touchscreen supports multi-touch features. Things like a 2-finger tap to get straight back to the home screen, or a pinch and zoom to focus in on a certain parameter. I think probably my biggest concern with the unit is that they may have just packed in too much stuff. Too many features, buttons, knobs, dials, switches, all that sort of stuff. It just looks very, very overwhelming to me. That said, I do have faith in Line 6. I've been on record many times before saying that Line 6 are the absolute masters of making sure that beginners and professionals are covered. The beginner features are readily available, super accessible, while the pro features are there, but they're more tucked away and hidden. I can totally understand why they have priced the flagship at $2,200 and the one below the flagship at $1,800, but a lot of people are very, very upset about this. I do think anyone waiting for the Stomp version is going to be waiting an awful long time. As far as the price of the bigger units is concerned though, it's worth mentioning that this is very much in line with the other modelers. The regular Stadium is in line with the ToneMaster Pro, the Neural DSP Quad Cortex, as well as the Fractal FM9. I think people are mainly just upset that it costs more than the Helix, but what are Line 6 really going to do about it at this point? The main takeaway from the Stadium and Stadium XL though is that they have addressed pretty much every single customer concern that they have ever received in the past 10 years, as well as every concern from every other modeler. The amp models in the original Line 6 Helix weren't as accurate as the ones in the Fractal, so they've upgraded their amp modeling. The original Line 6 Helix didn't have amp capturing like the Neural DSP Quad Cortex did, so they've added that. The original didn't have a touchscreen while stuff like the Head Rush and the Quad Cortex do, so they've added a touchscreen. If what Line 6 has said about the Helix Stadium is accurate to the actual experience, then it has matched every single modeler on the planet and done other things that modelers can't do.